Now, before I begin, I would like to take a poll. How many of you in this room can say that you are directly related to Moses? Well, the person who I'm about to present is. Born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, Ruthie Childress is a quintessential Southern belle, only except she doesn't like country music. After being homeschooled all her life, she attended a small private Christian high school. Naturally, Ruthie doesn't like change, so the transition was difficult for her, but she adapted. Ruthie is the oldest of 4 siblings. Closest in age, Lizzie is a senior in high school, and her brother Isaac is a freshman. Now, Lizzie and Ruthie share a lot of the same qualities, but they're also very different in some aspects. And her brother Isaac, different from the rest of her siblings. He's more quiet than the rest of them, but he's also the most thoughtful. And now her next 2 siblings are the siblings that serve as the foundation for her aspirations in life. Moses and Josh are her younger brothers, however, not by birth. Adopted at birth, her two younger siblings were born drug addicted. Now, the first one, her parents intentionally chose to adopt. The second one, however, was a surprise. After finding out Josh's mother was due within a week, Ruthie's parents rapidly and happily took them in and adopted her. Now, as I mentioned before, Ruthie isn't big on change. So when she found out about her new sibling, she was devastated. The only thing that would make her feel better were her and her father's constant trips to the store down the street from the hospital, where they would buy candy, slushies, and ice creams. Now, Ruthie's parents have not only given her 2 energetic and fiery little brothers, but they have also given her the motivation to help change the foster care system. As an undeclared major, Ruthie is just trying to figure it out like the rest of us. She doesn't know what she wants to do yet, but she knows she wants to help change the lives of others. And if you want to get to know the real Ruthie, you got to get her outside and active. One of her favorite hobbies is skiing. And if you had to ask her best friends, they'd say that she's pretty introverted around other people, but way more extroverted around them. She's pretty laid back and compassionate, so compassionate that in high school, her and her best friends would drive 2 hours away to hold signs for the high school basketball team, even when no one else at the school would go. And for after college, although she loves Nashville, Tennessee, it's her favorite city in the world. But she doesn't know if she wants to end up there. She really enjoys the weather and the people on the West Coast. So who knows? She might end up here. But she's not worried, because her favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:6-7, which always reminds her that God's plan is greater than hers, and the love that he has for her is more than she can comprehend. Now, before I conclude, has anyone noticed a trend? A fun fact about Ruthie and her family is that everyone in her family has a name that is related to the Bible, and it's not on purpose.